Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another reading. And I didn't do a reading last weekend is because I was on a holiday. I was, well actually it was kind of a work trip, but really I wasn't here. I was in Germany traveling and which was very nostalgic. Like it felt like this time last year was exactly, it felt really a lot like deja vu. Like it was everything that had happened last year this time was kind of surfacing up, and I was seeing people from the past, and just like we had grown, but also that time frame where we saw each other felt like really something. And I just got the Emperor card at the bottom. I always take it whenever I see a card at the bottom. I take it. I'm going to get back onto it, but it was very much a deja vu moment, almost like a review process of look at where life has gone, you know, look at how much has happened in a year, but also how certain things were and are still there, you know. It was kind of like that review process. So yeah, that's why I didn't film. It was quite hectic, but now I'm back. Let's see what messages we get. And we just got the Emperor card. Again, we are now in April the 1st. Gosh, wow, time is flying by. April the 1st. And, right. Ooh, got two more cards. April the 1st, then also had, we had, gosh, so many things happening. The solar eclipse, of course, but also, do let me know if something like happened around that time for you. Yes, the solar eclipse, but we also had some other planetary shifts like Neptune entering the sign of Aries, which is meant to be quite a big cycle as well. So, right, the Emperor. Oh, we get 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And Queen of Swords. Wow, okay. This is going somewhere where I really wasn't sure where it was going, but at first I thought it would go one way, but okay. So the Emperor card. Emperor card is all about, one message I get is taking leadership. You are the leader, you are initiating. I think this is also the symbol of Aries. So we are very much in the Aries season. You are in charge. You are taking your career, your relationships, whatever it is, whatever area of your life it is, you are in the driver's seat. You are taking it forward. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What do you want to fulfill? What do you want to achieve? That's the message that is coming up here. It's very much in your hands. 10 of Pentacles. This is a family card, happy card, and you know, just a family relationship with kids. This is everything, abundance in every form, and this is also money. But actual message that I get here is not really to do with that. It's actually maybe that perhaps if you've been feeling quite lost or not sure what is happening, it may be that there is someone coming in your life, someone who is a masculine person, someone who perhaps will, someone who is actually perhaps going to change your life in many ways. Sometimes, you know, when you are unsure about certain career shifts, what to do, what this career shift means and what next steps to take, sometimes that can happen through surrounding yourself with new people or different people. But sometimes that can happen through a partner, you know, because perhaps you have been living in a space where you've been unsure and a decision has been made for you, or someone has approached you, you know, if you are more of a feminine, or even if you are masculine, that you have decided, you know what, I'm going to approach this person, or I'm actually going to go to someone who I want to have as my partner, and you build a life together. And since you make that one decision, or one opportunity comes to you where you kind of, you know, go towards it, everything else fits into place. Maybe you had questions about, you know, what about my career on this thing, you know, what about my job, like all of these. You pick one thing which is going to be your anchor, your one thing in your life which is going to be there to stabilize you, that you aren't going to waver from, Everything else will fit around it. And that's what I get here. This is one anchor that you're going towards, and everything else will fit around it. The question I get here is the other card that comes up is Queen of Swords. And the question with this card I get is, what do you need to take out from your life and what do you need to keep? You really need to kind of sort between what stays and what doesn't anymore. It's an editing process that has been going on for quite a long time, we know that, but this time you're really getting to the finer details, what stays and what doesn't. You are changing your life, and if you're unsure about making a certain decision and what to do, think about it this way. If a year from now on you had this one thing, how would you feel? Like, just write it down and say that you decide to stay in this thing. A year from now, what would it feel like? What would that feel like? So you have these two options, right? What would it feel like? What would it look like? Where would you be living? What would you be doing? All these things, may come up, but those are the two options that you might want to think about. Only a year from now. You don't need to go 10 years, And perhaps, because 10 years is too long, really. No one really knows what's going to happen in 10 years, but maybe you can think about that if that really helps you. But you are in a review process at the moment, and you are committing to something. Perhaps you are starting your own business and you are so afraid of being judged, your money situation not being taken care of, but actually having this solid partner is going to just allow you to do those things. Having a solid partner is just going to give you this such freedom to be able to pursue what you want to do. Of course you can do that by yourself, like that is also possible, but maybe through this partner you just get this sense of freedom, because now you can be yourself fully. Perhaps maybe you were relying on someone or a certain place or certain people, but this time you have a solid ground to begin with, and that person just supports you in such a beautiful way that it allows you to build your business, to build your career around this and prioritize your family life. Maybe this is a person who just has a stable, solid job. That's what you go for. I know some people are afraid these days. We live in such an individualistic culture that we prioritize more of this girl boss era, which is great. I really do think that having your own money is so important. It's so important. I'm not going to put light on it. I'm not going to say like it's not important. But all I'm saying is that if you are stuck somewhere and if you're feeling like that you are in fear and not sure how to start or get things off the ground, maybe that's going to come through meeting a really wonderfully supportive partner, because they have their solid 3D world grounding in place. They have it in place, which allows you to now build that. And once you have a structure around you that is actually quite reliable structure is what I mean, a safe and a reliable partner, or some sort of a structure. This doesn't have to be just a partner, right? Just a reliable, solid structure around you. That's going to give you safety and security to be able to build exactly what you want to build next. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. And 10 of Pentacles here indicates this is just going to be such a leading way towards quite a happy either marriage, an abundant life. It's a family life. I actually see marriage and abundant life here. And Queen of Swords is saying that, and you've probably been doing this as well, you have been very much putting boundaries, setting boundaries, speaking to people like, no, this is not working. Perhaps you're feeling the rage. The rage is just this stuck emotions of suppressed anger, which is now perhaps fully coming out. Or we are in Aries season, that when you are going through frustration or pauses in your life, you are going to want to be taking charge of things. It's really hard to have this fire within you and not having an output for it. You need an output for the fire that lies within your belly or wherever you're feeling it in your body. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. I will get more tarot. I just felt called to get one of the cards from here. Hardship, spaciousness. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I'm yours. Yeah, someone's going through a hardship. Someone's really like, I don't know, I can't make this decision. It's too hard. I don't have anything lined up. I don't have an idea what's coming next, what I'm meant to do next. And it's really frustrating. How can it be? How can the path be this frustrating? But I would say is that it's probably hard right now because it is the next level test in your life, and life is about tests. And whatever you're next seeking, the solution, the help, the answers, they will arrive very soon. Very soon. Yeah. They will arrive in your life exactly when the timing is come. So if you are low on something, yes, talking to God, praying could help, but it often also means that there's something still that needs to be let go of. So here I see the card of spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Yeah, so the hardship that you're facing right now in your life is actually to do with something that needs to be released. Yeah, something that is really wanting to be released, and something else is wanting to come into your life. And perhaps you know what it is. And yeah, you probably know what it is. And it's being masked as filling up your routines and filling up your time with extra things that you do. But actually, it's time to let this go. Something in your life that is draining your energy. Maybe that's a journal prompt for you, and I know how hard it can be to be honest about it, because perhaps it involves other people. Maybe it involves letting other people down, and that is hard. I agree, but that is the block actually to what you're wanting. That is what I see here. Yeah, that is what I see here. Right, let's get a couple more cards. I'm going to end this reading soon, actually. I suddenly felt really tired, and that normally doesn't happen, and I don't want to get too many just random messages. They have to be very much direct. Okay. Nothing is jumping out. Oh, okay. Summer. Bask in joy and light. And a symbol of bee. Okay, the message I get here is it's time to work hard on something right now. It's really time to direct your energy towards where it's really, truly needed. Really, truly needed. Yeah, your energy is being dispersed into way too many things. But actually, it needs to be put into the right area, the right path, the right part of your life, so that you can actually take it forward. Yeah, something is off, and you know, where your energy has been leaking into certain things, but actually where it really needs to go is right now into the things that you perhaps will see the results of in the summer. June is a big month, and yeah, that's when you're going to see results. But it's the bee symbolizes here hard work. It's time to get busy doing your honing your craft, really looking at the business side of things and what to do about it. It's time to make a decision. You can't be a maybe right now. You can't be dillying-dallying about certain things. It's time to make a decision and go forward with something, because certain things are not in alignment right now. Yeah, that's what is causing suffering and energy drainage in your life, because certain things are not in alignment, and it's time to make those shifts. Let's get a couple more cards. What else do we get here? I also just heard, okay, justice. Number 11, justice. Some sort of justice is going to be served. Chariot, an opportunity is coming. The Hermit, time to really go into a bit of a hermit mode. Okay, that is time to prioritize yourself at the moment. That's the message I get. Time to prioritize yourself and your beliefs in your life. Page of Swords. Lots of overthinking is what I get. Lots of overthinking. The Hierophant. You're making a decision towards going something. Okay, this is the card that I get here is the decision. Cannot speak. The decision that you are making is actually a long-term decision, which is why it feels scary at the moment, because you are either kind of like stepping into more of a leadership role, whether it's within your business, whether it's committing to a partner, you know, it's like a long-term decision. That's why you perhaps are feeling this hardship right now, or these certain these certain like hardships that you're having in life are actually more to do with making a long-term decision. Yeah, that's what I get here. Okay, that's why you're facing all this turmoil inside of you, because you know the answer, what you need to do, but you're not taking the step towards us based on two things, which is, will it even work? Or the second thing, will it even work? Or just you're wondering, what if you fail? You know, what if it's not the right thing? It doesn't work out. It's more of that fear of failure is what I'm getting here, and also fear of letting people down. Perhaps your parents saw you in a certain light, in a certain way, and you no longer want that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, right. That's all I have for you today. Remember, it's time to take charge of your life. Time to be assertive, realize what messages have you been getting from back in January, perhaps, when it was Mars retrograde. You know, your energy was slowed. Where were you automatically directed, and what were you automatically directed towards and guided towards doing? And how can you ground that? How can you create grounding for yourself? Maybe that means getting a certain job or part-time job for a little bit so that you can ground yourself in that time. It's time to take charge of that. You don't need to be lost in all these energies that are going around you. You need a solid anchor. So the question is, what is your solid anchor? Yeah, that's what I get. Okay. Right. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, hit the like and subscribe button and let me know how it went.